Be honest, does your station sound like every other one out there? Hey, I've been listening and a lot of them do. But what if with one short, snarky line, you could make your listeners spit out their Dr. Pepper and go, wait, did they just say that?
Triple X 80s, like Miami Vice, but with less cocaine and more regrettable keyboard solos.
That is the magic of a good radio liner, and I am showing you how to bang out a ton of them in minutes, not hours. So your station could stand out for all the right reasons.
We are on the air.
Hey there, I'm Jeff, the radio DJ dude. Here's the deal. Music alone, give me a break. That is no longer your secret sauce. Your listeners, they could find their favorite songs anywhere. I'm talking about 8,356 different streams, 0 commercials, perfectly curated playlists. So how do you compete? Well, you surprise them. You give them moments that they weren't expecting. And a short, funny liner is the perfect tool to instantly communicate that your station isn't the same old mediocre junk. You are all about originality, personality, and fun-anality.
We're Triple X 80s. Our playlist has more drama than Dynasty and twice the bad fashion choices.
Your number one job, make them smile, make them laugh, and make them think, wow, that station's different. And never forget, the magic happens in the moments between the songs. The unexpected liners, the drop-ins, the weird little stingers that make people lean in and say, oh, these guys don't suck. Now, I'm not going to gaslight you and say creating these liners is easy and fun. Oh my goodness. Hell no. Back in the day, making a stack of liners was punishing. Record in Audacity, trim each one, edit out the silence, process it, name it, save it, do it again 30 times. I mean, each liner could take 2 minutes. And if you have 30 of these suckers to get through, forget it. But luckily, we don't live in 2024 anymore. Now you've got 2 options that make this stupid simple, and they're both light years faster. Now, I'm going to get to both those in a second, but first, you need something cool to say. And that, is where my custom AI prompt comes in. I fine-tune this thing to squeeze every drop of personality out of your station. It actually asks you about your station and then spits out liners that just pop off the page. No stale generic junk here. Every line is packed with fun, sarcasm, maybe even a little snark. Exactly the kind of stuff that sticks in your listeners' brains.
When I was testing this prompt, the output from Claude versus ChatGPT was so much better. Really hit the mark on personality, snark, sarcasm, which that checks all the boxes for my station, Triple X 80s. Of course, your station's personality, that's very personal, and the output needs to match what you're going for. So bottom line, test this prompt out in a number of different LLMs, AI chatbots, and find the one that works best for your station's voice.
So you run the prompt, get 20 to 30 killer liners ready to go, and then you fire up your mic or the AI voices mic. And I said I had 2 recording options for you. Well, number 1, you record yourself or have someone else do it, maybe your station voice talent. Some liners require a little acting, a little wink, a certain emphasis that only a human voice can deliver, and that's what really sells these things.
We're Triple X 80s. Our playlist has more drama than Dynasty and twice the bad fashion choices. Some of these are just so freaking stupid, but that's what makes them good. If you laugh, then your audience most likely is going to laugh. Because no one's expecting this nonsense. That's the great thing about it. Triple X 80s. Like the Berlin Wall, our playlist should have probably come down too. But here we are.
And the only way that I would consider recording these myself is because of this right here, Easy Tracker. It's a simple but incredibly powerful voice recording app. I love it because it makes the whole process just too freaking easy. You open up Easy Tracker, you hit record, you speak your line.
Triple X 80s, like the Breakfast Club, but with more detention and less character development.
Hit stop, hit save, and boom. What it has done, it has automatically cut out all the silence from the beginning and the end. It applies broadcast-ready processing, names the file, and saves it to your folder. Boom, just like that.
Triple X80s.
I could whip through 30 liners in under 3 minutes. Before, oh, forget it. It would take like an hour. So if you want these liners to sound like you, but just way faster, then that's your move. Now I'll dive deeper into Easy Tracker in a future video. Or if you can't wait to grab a copy and actually reclaim your time and sanity, well, just check out the link in the description. Now, option number 2, you let the robots do it. If your voice is already plastered across your station, or you just want some vocal variety, then go ahead, use AI voices, but only if they're good AI voices. Now, 11 Labs is my go-to, but you use whichever AI voice service that floats your dinghy. Now, you either could paste your liners one by one or get fancy with an automation using Make.com. Now, full disclosure, running an automation's fast, but you lose some control because a lot of these liners need just the right emphasis, the right pause, the right little twist in your voice. And that's where the manual process could still win because you could tweak your AI voice settings as you go. You play with the style, the stability, and you dial in the read that you want because, once again, that is really going to sell these liners. They have to be delivered in the right way.
We're triple X80s. Triple the nostalgia, triple the regret, triple the eyeliner. Triple X80s. Because nothing says good judgment like neon leg warmers and a mullet.
If you dig the idea of a push-button approach, well, you could wire this baby up in Make.com. And since so few of you ever take me up on my Make.com templates, well, I'm not going to waste your time with a complete how-to of this setup. If you're interested, well, you definitely could watch one of my previous deep dive videos about using Make.com.
And heck no, you don't have to run these liners dry. If you want to punch them up a bit with some sound design, well, let's do that. We're in Adobe Audition. This is just a really simple approach. I'm using a couple glitch sound effects and integrating them with the voice track.
We're triple X80s. Triple the nostalgia, triple the regret, triple the eyeliner.
Okay, that gives it a little pop. Or we could swap the first sound effect with something a little more bold.
We're triple X80s. Triple the nostalgia, triple the regret, triple the eyeliner.
Okay, now if we really want to mix it up, this is something fun and really easy to do with my Adobe Audition jingle template, where I have all these tracks that are already pre-baked with the effects, and then I have a number of other separate tracks that just have flange or chorus or phaser and echo effect. It makes infusing some variety into your production that much easier. So far, we've heard the voiceover with just basic processing, some EQ, compression. So if we copy and paste that same VOQ and we split it right after triple X80s and we move this down to the VO flange track and we put in a brand new sound effect right at the top, we move it into place, and this is what we get.
We're triple X80s. Triple the nostalgia, triple the regret, triple the eyeliner.
I really dig this because the flange effect makes, the zinger pop. It sets it aside from the station ID. But this is incredibly subjective. Only you know what's best for your station sound. So definitely have fun with this. Or if you choose to run these liners dry, that is absolutely fine too.
But here's the stinky truth. Anybody could shuffle through the same 2,500 yacht rock hits. Anybody could spin the same 80s jams. Well, not really. I mean, come on. Is there a more rad 80s station than triple X80s? I think the answer you're looking for is no. But what they cannot copy is your audio fingerprint, your one-of-a-kind production elements, your personality, your snarky liners that just slap listeners upside the head when they least expect it. So, when you fill up your library with 20 or 30 liners full of attitude, sarcasm, and fun, you instantly tell your audience, hey, we're not lame, we're not just another jukebox. You never know what you're going to hear next. And that is an easy win because these liners aren't really hard to pull off, especially if you're using my custom AI prompt. So the Botox-free deal is this. You give your listeners an unexpected laugh and you've got them. They'll stick around for the surprise. They'll remember you and then you will stand out in a world jammed with the same old soulless nonsense. So grab my custom AI prompt, fire up Easy Tracker if you or another smooth talking human wants to rock that mic, or just let 11 Labs do the talking for you. Either way, stop sounding like everybody else and start giving your listeners what they didn't even know they needed. Because that, yes, that is how you keep them coming back for more. Okay, enough of my nonsense. Now it's time for you to start creating your own nonsense and pump out some of these cool liners. And if you come up with some that are just too good to keep to yourself, well, let me know about them in the comments. I am Jeff, the Radio DJ Dude. Thank you so much for your time. If you were able to squeeze at least 8% of value out of this video, I'd love a like and subscribe from you. And until our next little radio rendezvous, you keep rocking those mics all over the world.